Okay. I think I'm coming in pretty good. This is the 1/50, 24 frames, 800 ISO. 60, 80 over, 100, 125 at 800 ISO. I haven't done anything with the white balance yet. How does that look? Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at right now is from the a5000 Sony. All 100% natural light. Am I even in focus? All I did was just open up all the windows. There is no natural light in this house. I turned off all the lights. And I think the only thing you hear is my computer fan going. I don't even hear the refrigerator. So I just wanted to let everybody know, when your brain figures it out, you can create greatness. And right now, I'm doing motion. I'm trying to keep my hand steady. I'm trying to figure out if I'm in focus. I'm not even looking at my face. I'm looking at behind me. I'm keeping everything the same. Right? It might be blown out, might not. Why? Because you know what? You'll fix it in post. Right? And then when I'll have everything set up where it's like on auto, you know, and I'm just doing little circles. This is in the center of the house. The lighting, right? I mean, work what you got. Oh, does he? Oh, blown. I thought that was like V from Final Battle, but it's not. I'm over here looking. I was like, wait a minute. It says loan, V loan. So yeah, I'm just. I finished blessing this house. I'm not gonna go in there because I didn't make my bed. Well, it was made until Augie jumped in there and ruined it. And then I noticed he did that Namaste, so I just fixed it. And that's it. All right, camera time. 24p FX. Battery is at 42 from the last time I mentioned that. It says 3 hours and 57 minutes on the timer because I have 2 SD cards. Shutter is at 1/125. ISO is at 800. Color grading is from the Nike. Free publicity. 5100K and a bunch of other stuff that I could see there. That's it. This is the a5000 in a house centered just only sunlight. It's not even noon. And I think I'm using a Canon kit lens. It's not fancy. What I'll try to do now is I'll put it below, you know, and maybe you have one. I mean, I don't recommend buying it for your setup unless you like this look, and you could, you know, recreate the same thing. And like I said before, I'm gonna try to record it all to the max, 12 minutes. We're at 440. I missed my 420. You know, you people get it. We're all adults here. We're all doing things, and I'm house sitting. So I'm just, I'm killing time. And I rather learn something and then share it, and nobody's watching them right now. This is just me. There's like a couple people, but sometimes their majority are unlisted. There are some I've done that are like this because I did just a little tweak, and I'm thinking I don't need to really upload that, but I do. But I'm talking about what's happening today. I am looking at myself. I'm thinking maybe I should groom. I got my hat. Is it fixed? I'm thinking about that we won and everything's going to be okay. And everyone who is, who thinks they're controlling the world is like, oh, I can't do anything anymore. Yeah, because you shouldn't be doing that stuff. I stopped the social media. I thought, the new one that was originally Twitter. I mean, now I'm like, whatever. What is everybody talking about? And that's it. Just me doing shutter at 125 and ISO is 800. And I'm doing natural lighting with I think my aperture is between 3.5 and... No, I think I put it into the old Canon and I closed it as much as I can, and it's not a prime, so like if you set it and forget it stays like that. It has a forward and which creates a different aperture. Math, people, it's math. So for me to try to explain it to you is, cool. Basically, I'm just telling you this. It's just, from here, see how it gets darker and how it gets brighter is because I think it's open to the most, and then it's not because, I mean, dude, I can't do all the work for you. And that's it. Switching hands now because it's like exercising. Oh, I'm 190 pounds. I was 260 something pounds, and my brother, Uncle Paul, he's like, we all went to Puerto Rico. I think it was like 30 years since we all went together as a family. Less than that. We're not that old. Calm down. And when we went, Uncle JR, he has his daughter, and he also comes there to relax too, and we're brothers and family, so I'm doing uncle stuff, and we have words coming out, and we're all taking part doing our thing. And as I'm spinning, I need to go the other way. What am I doing here? I'm doing multiple things. I'm talking to you people. I'm looking at my motion blur, right? And I'm in this house blessing it. I'm giving good energy vibes. Everywhere I go, I try to give good energy vibes. So if you're like me, who wants to, get better at your craft, make it multiple things. I'm looking at just lighting from different angles. See how the light is? There's not one light. I had a couple of times where I only had like one light in a house, 2 lights. And, I use my eyes to adapt. And I look closer to this screen, I look far away. That's your muscles and your eyeballs. If you're just staring at a screen that's like not that far away, you're not giving your opportunity for your eyes to adjust and whatever. Like a TV is supposed to be 6 feet away. Does anybody remember that? And we got these big ass 100-inch LCD. Man, I remember when I was up in Connecticut and I heard, oh, we got the first flat screen. And you guys can go on the internet and do your research. And let me tell you, it was, I was electronics department manager, and I was like, okay. And I just saw a big mental flash of every single TV looking like how it is today, all flat. We had some, I had to pick those things up and put them up there. And then take them down and put them in a car or flatbed or whatever the hell. These things were like 1,000 pounds. And shout out to all the dads who, their significant other, their children, I want one. And then they had to, coerce their relatives, neighbors, friends, and family. Hey, man, I got beer. And then you're like, what is that big box? TV. We're going to watch the game. Yeah, I don't know the struggle. This is Gen X, right? We're here looking at the reality. I'm over here like just fascinated by the camera. And I can't wait to see it on my screen. And I want people to understand, yes, of course you need a lot of light. Of course you need a lot of things. But you also have to understand limitations. And how can you perfect your limitations? Shout out to women. They know their limitations. They got to all look good. Take that out. Men, I don't know, what do we do besides shave? Work out. So back to my brother. He called me fat. Well, someone who lost all the weight. Anyways, he just said, you look like somebody who just lost all the weight. That's all. And it was flabby. And I didn't take it personal. I laughed. I didn't get it until, later. So anyways, have a beautiful day. This is just another test, and there will be one after this.